Hello, I'm Marc-Andre Fleury and I'm a criminal. I steal Vegas hearts and rob wild shots. Stone lifting the Stanley Cup. Yeah! Let's go! Go, Knights, go! Why? Oh my goodness! Yeah, he's gorgeous. I never thought I'd see that in a hockey game. The Golden Knights win 5-1 over the Minnesota Wild. Same line, same goalie, so here we go. The first period starts and immediately this is a completely different game than Monday's. The misfit line is on to start the game and it didn't even take 30 seconds for the first really good chance to get on goal. Marchessault flings it up the boards and Carlson with a little wraparound try and Talbot just keeps his pad there. Wow. But Talbot cannot save this shot from Tuck a minute and a half later. Vegas moving in transition, Haig sends it up to Glass, who's along the left side boards, and then sends this thing. Beautiful pass right over the stick of Tuck, who buries it. 1-0 Golden Knights. Glass. Yeah! Alex Tuck! Oh my goodness. What a start. Holy cow. Remember when the Wild just gave us Alex Tuck so we would take Eric Howla in the expansion draft, who then had a breakout season as well? Yeah, sorry Wild fans. Salt wound, get it. But Alex Tuck with his 9th of the season, which already gives him more than he had all of last season. The rest of this period, it's really a battle between the goalies. Marc-Andre Fleury with incredible saves at the midway point and also towards the end during the Minnesota Wild's power play. Oh my goodness, Fleury. Oh, two fantastic saves there. And Talbot with an amazing save on Pacioretty just about 12 minutes into the period. Holy cow. Pacioretty just got robbed by Talbot. Smith. Oh my goodness, it went off the post. Oh man, good pressure, boys. Let's go. Mentioning the Minnesota Wild's power play, believe it or not, it's much worse than ours. And not any diss to the players or the coaching staff or whatever, but they just have not been scoring on their power play at a 7.9% before tonight, and it didn't score tonight. I don't understand how a team that has looked as dangerous as the Minnesota Wild has such a horrid power play. Yeah, I know, teapot, kettle, but it's just befuddling. Especially because the Wild's power play was moving the puck really well. The passes were very crisp and fast, and they were getting all around and making Fleury work and move. They couldn't get anything to go, and Fleury just absolutely robs Spurgeon to end the period. Oh my gosh! Fleury! Oh. Not as easy as it looks. We start the second period and Vegas continues to look in control of this game. Max Pacioretty drawing a hooking call from Ian Cole gets us onto a power play. And even though we do not score on this, 6 seconds after the power play expires, Marchessault, with a perfect dish from Tuck, is able to catch this puck and perfectly snipe this right past Talbot to get it 2-0 Golden Knights. Marchessault. Yeah! Marchessault! Oh my goodness. About 5 minutes later, we commit defensive turnovers and the Minnesota Wild jump on that opportunity and cause this bunch of shots right in front of the net, and Fleury's forced to scramble, but he makes incredible saves. Oh my goodness, Fleury is amazing. Only to allow this shot off of the face-off to just trickle on in. Puck is behind Fleury after the initial shot. Marcus Foligno gets his stick there faster than Fleury can get his glove there to just bang it in. 2-1 Golden Knights.
Well, no, it's if there's a goal, everyone gets mad at the goalie, even though it's everyone really in the team could have done better at defense.
Fleury had played amazingly up to this point to let in a soft goal. A couple minutes later, off of a neutral zone turnover, this time by the Minnesota Wild, Stevenson grabs the puck, has this breakaway opportunity, but just flings this, and Talbot gets a piece of it. After this, not a lot was generated, even though we had a power play for the last minute and a half, and then the first 30 seconds of the third period. The third period, Fleury played absolutely out of his mind, just stopping anything that came at him. From Zuccarello about 3 minutes in. Oh my goodness, Fleury. To Fiala when they were on their power play. My goodness, guys. And Kaprizov when they were on their power play. Robbed Kaprizov. Fleury making me want to name my second and third children also after him, so we'd have Fleury, Mark, and then Andre.
Yeah, no.
She loves Fleury, but naming children after a hockey player was a lot for her the first time. Understandably. Halfway into the third period, the shots are 12 Wild to us. Sturm falls over, Stone hits it up to Stevenson, and it's a 2-on-1. Stevenson and Stone against Susie. Man, that's a lot of S's. Stevenson with this little move that fakes the shot, kind of, and then sends it over to Stone. Talbot overcommits, and Stone waited for that and sends it right to where Talbot was to make it 3-1 Golden Knights. 2-on-1, Stevenson, Stone, Stevenson, Stone! Yeah, the captain! Oh man, he took a shot and it went in. The Wild do not give up and they keep at it, and Kaprizov keeps taking shots, but Fleury just stole his lunch money. I have no idea how that didn't go in. With just about 3.5 minutes left to go, Stone collects the puck in the defensive end, sends it up the boards, Stevenson grabs it, and then just goes off to the races for another 2-on-1. This time it's Stevenson and Pacioretty and then Spurgeon. Stevenson this time does something a little different by going to his backhand and absolutely roofing this goal past Talbot to make it 4-1 Golden Knights. Stevenson all alone with Patches. Buries it. Goal. 4-1. Oh my goodness, Chandler Stevenson. After this, Minnesota Wild win the face-off and Minnesota pulls their goalie and we get the puck back. And Petro, I don't know what he was doing being Mr. Nice Guy here. If he didn't want a goal himself, if he wanted Reeves to have one, I don't know. Petro, get it, get it. Tries to pass it to Reeves instead of shooting it when they're in their offensive zone with the empty net and ends up missing. And so the Wild collect the puck, have another go at it, and we change lines. Send out the original trio, we collect the puck, and then it gets up to Carlson from Hague. Carlson just streams down, an easy empty netter for him with about 2.5 minutes left to go in the game to make it 5-1 Golden Knights. Carlson, goal. Oh my goodness. And that's it. We win the game. This game was closer than the score would let it seem. The Wild had amazing chances all game, and Talbot had amazing saves on Pacioretty twice. It wasn't even till the end of the third where we put it out of reach for them to be able to tie it up. But we were in control for most of this game, despite the defensive turnovers that we still continue to have today. Guys! Stop turning the puck over in the defensive end! Some of the little things that I saw throughout this game, Pietrangelo doing some of the small things that show his worth. Good job, Petro. Doing amazing things defensively to backcheck that prevented a couple of really solid chances for the Wild. Petro prevented a really good chance right there. The defense in general seemed a lot more secure with corralling rebounds, helping out Fleury, and making sure that the Wild weren't able to capitalize in the same ways that they were able to on Monday just in front of the net. Good stick from Kolazar to prevent Rask from probably a goal. I can't even begin to describe what Fleury is because he's one of the nicest human beings I've ever seen, but also just this monster. Paris asks, what's your favorite flower? Rose, lilies, or Marc-Andre? Oh, number 3, hands down, without a question, no doubt. I mean, just look at him. This win keeps us at the top of the standings, even though we've played less games than everyone in the West Division. Coming up this weekend, a back-to-back against the San Jose Sharks. This is gonna be fun. That's gonna be it for Game 19's Nightly Review. Thank you so much for watching and have a good night.